Hello dear friends, welcome to this video from the center of Bucharest. It's a rainy day and today I want to address some questions that some people have asked me lately, because we are ready to depart soon for our trip to Peru, and it's about regarding ayahuasca experience that we are going to have in the Amazon jungle. So the first question that I have been asked, it is if this is dangerous, like if this is something that can harm somebody, like the ayahuasca ritual, and if it has some kind of negative effects or something like that. So I want to tell you that the answer is a definite no. This process of ayahuasca is a healing process and can have only positive effect. It is not dangerous at all. Now, some people have said that yes, but in the past they have been written some stories of people who had some kind of bad experiences. Even it has been said that somebody died from this. The truth is that you can die in any moment in doing anything. Of course, if hundreds of people do one activity, thousands of people, every year, of course it will happen in some moment. It is very natural that somebody will be his moment to die, and it can happen in this moment. So this is why these things happen very, very rarely. I have read about this too. It has happened some years ago somewhere, somebody, it happened that yes, he died when he was in ayahuasca ritual, but obviously this person, it was his time. Also, people die when they are in the airplanes, people die when they drive cars, people die in the restaurants, they choke. So we cannot say that this is like happening from the restaurant, it's happening from the car, understand? So we should not do anything, because you can die doing anything. If it would be something dangerous, it would be happening often. Okay, so this happens very, very rarely. The same was happening, for example, when we were going to Cappadocia a few years ago to have hot air balloons travels, yes. Also it has happened in the past, some accident, once every, I don't know, thousands of flies there. Yes, it can happen this, but it is like something like an accident. It is not like the main thing. So it is not dangerous. Ayahuasca ritual, as we do it, it is very healing. Actually, it is one of the most beneficial ways to heal your soul and your physical body and your spirit and your emotions. You come out healthier. Of course, because it's intense experience, you need to have some preparation. It is not something simple, of course. It is very intense, very deep. But the only thing that you can have out of this is a healing process. Okay, there are stories that scare people because it is very intense, and people go in the world of dreams when they do this, and they see sometimes their own traumas, their own fears, and they have some kind of difficult cleansing process, yes? But it is not dangerous. It is much more possible to die from any other reason than from ayahuasca. So I want to address the first question, if this is dangerous. And of course I want to tell you that the shaman there is a healer also, very, very experienced. He's leading ayahuasca healings and retreats more than 25 years now, and he didn't have any bad accidents. Actually, he healed a lot of people, even from cancer, even from other diseases. The next question that I want to address is why someone has to go to Peru to do this. Somebody told me, but why, Alexander, I have to pay all this money and go travel until Peru to do ayahuasca? Like 2 weeks ago, my friend brought ayahuasca in our living room and we did it there. I didn't have some intense experience, as they say. It was nice. Other people have said that they had the more intense experience in their living room, but so if I can have it in the living room, why I need to go to Peru? Okay, so I want to answer to this question because it is not only about just drinking some psychedelic liquid. It's not about this. people think that everything happens from the liquid itself. Actually, the liquid, in shamanic way, if you want to understand it, it is like the liquid, the ayahuasca is considered a spirit, okay? How the shaman deals with the spirit and how the shaman directs the spirit is all the art and the sacred path of the shaman, yes? So, in reality, if you want to have a very big, in a good way, transformation, you have to do this with a shaman. You have to do with a good shaman, okay? Not just with a shaman, not just in your living room, not just because you drink the ayahuasca on your own. Sure, if you are ready, it can happen also to do it by yourself. If, let's say, the spirit won't like this and there is no other way for you, yes, it can happen anywhere, okay? But this is like saying, why do I need to go to a doctor? I could heal myself by myself. Why I need to have a spiritual teacher? I could develop by myself. Why I need anything? I could do everything by myself. Why I need a partner? I can be happy by myself. Sure, it is possible to do all these things, but if you want to go with the right way, you have to go in the sacred way. If you can go in the sacred way, really, like an initiate is doing, like a master is doing, like a mystic is doing, in your living room, and you think that you are like in the level of a shaman, in the level of a master, and you really are, yes, of course, it will have the same benefit, because then you know how to communicate with the energy and the spirit of this plant, and you can ride it and direct it where is your true higher intention. But people, the majority of people think that simply I will swallow it and it will do the work for me. It will teach me, like ayahuasca will come and teach me. It's not like this exactly. I'm talking to you as a spiritual teacher. Also, if it would be so simple, I would also not go to Peru and spend also thousands of euros. And for me, it's not very easy to go there. Also, I was initiated in shamanism without psychedelics, without substances, with my drum, without drinking anything. But some people also can take a drum and beat it by themselves. This doesn't mean that it is the same, you know. You have to be initiated. There are some secrets that you cannot know if you will not be initiated, if you will not be guided many times until you get it deeply. I am a shaman with a big experience. I am teaching already shamanism 23 years now, and I go there and I bow in front of the shaman and I drink the drink and I let him clean me and work on me, because I respect him, he's a very good healer, and because it is the right way. I also thought to do it by myself, but because I didn't have experience with this spirit, although I'm a shaman of 23 years, have a lot of experiences, I prefer to do it in the right way, because I'm searching for the truth. I'm not searching for just having some experiences. So ayahuasca is not some kind of tripping or some kind of woo-woo knowledge or wisdom that will come to you from unicorns or something like you. This is imagination, right? It's a very deep process. Sure, I don't say that the only way is to go to Peru necessarily, and it couldn't happen ever in your living room. It could happen, but it is the exception, understand? So this is like not the right strategy to approach this. If you really want to have this true ayahuasca experience, the sacred experience, the best way is, at least in the beginning, until you are initiate yourself and you know how to do this, is to go, and not only to go to Peru, but to go there and find a good shaman, because there is a jungle, it is the nature, it is the knowledge of the people, it is the atmosphere, it is the intention, which is very important, because actually to travel until Peru for this, you can understand what kind of intention you have. Understand? You invest also money for this. This makes the whole difference. You understand? It makes a very big difference to make all this investment of time, energy, effort, and to go there and have this culmination of your intention and have this journey and these sacred rituals that we do there with the ayahuasca. It's not simply drinking the liquid and then ayahuasca does everything. This is like, I know that many people have like negative experiences because they were doing very easily ayahuasca in their living room, right? And because it is easy, you do it again and again and again and again. And I know people who got lost actually in their life because they were believing any imagination that they were seeing in their tripping, yes? So this is why you need to be there, to be guided. After every ritual we gather, we share our experiences. I help you to understand how to navigate this world of the dreams. I can help you, I can see if you have like the right experiences or no, and I can help you to not make mistakes in the level of consciousness if you think that you saw something and it means something, and so on and so on forth. Okay, it is something very serious to do. It is very transformative. It will be one of the most transformative experiences that you have ever had, maybe the most transformative. Do it right if you want to have like the true benefit in your life. If you want to play with your consciousness and your subconscious mind and if you see it as a joke or as a game, or if you think that you are already enlightened or something like this, you can do, of course, whatever you want. I just want to make this video to address these questions, to give you the right perspective. My perspective, of course, it's the perspective of a shaman who has a lot of experience though, right? So I will leave you with this. I wish you to have this experience in your life at least once. Of course, if you have it once, you understand the benefit. You will want to have more because, not because you are affected from this, but because you understand how beneficial it is and you want more benefit in your life. So I will leave you with this. These two questions I wanted to address: why to do it in Peru, and if it is safe. It is very safe and it is one of the best things you can do. I will leave you now. I will continue my walk in this very beautiful center of Bucharest, and I wish you the best. Take care.